Okay, so with Mr. Kwabena Okyere Darko, Member of Parliament elect for Takoradi. Kobe, congratulations in the first place.
Thank you.
Can you tell us something about the struggle, the electoral struggle?
Yes,
What was the margin of victory like?
We got 65%.
65%?
Yes.
What was the margin for Honorable Gladys Asma in the last election?
In the last election, it was 67%.
Okay, so you held up pretty well.
Yes, because I was competing with somebody who was coming from New Takoradi, which controls about 33% of the vote. That's a small village close to Takoradi. And we were competing with an indigenous in that area. And then who
was the competitor, the main competitor for Gladys Asma?
At that time.
Are you saying you faced a stronger challenger?
Yes, because I was a new face, and then the dynamics had changed.
Yeah.
And then
actually, what I was saying is that by the national proportions, you held up the vote pretty well.
Yes.
Okay. So what are you doing about the runoff? I don't see much of a campaign here.
There's a lot of campaign. I think that we have changed our style of campaign.
Okay.
We have changed the inferior type of campaign to more
of meeting
people because we have a shorter period of time to do.
Are you copying the NDC?
No, we are not copying them. It's just that we are only wrapping up. What we are trying to do is to meet a select group of people as quickly as possible, do more house to house, and then meet people in groups than we had used earlier. We are still playing our music all over the place. We are still putting our posters.
So what have you done today? I'm sure you've been campaigning. What exactly have you done today?
Today I've met the cocoa carriers at Apoe. I've been
at the CMB depot.
Yes, I've also come to meet some people at the hospital. That's what I've done. And in the morning to do some house to house. So this is what we've been doing.
I see. Okay. You are still in a campaign mode?
Yes, very.
Okay. Now, I noticed that you used to be an important member of the assembly, the local assembly.
Yeah.
What was your role? Were you an elected member?
No, I was a government appointee.
Okay.
But I was the chairman of the finance committee.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're quite active in assembly.
Yes.
And I also noticed that you promised in the election a modernized Takoradi.
Yes.
What exactly does that entail?
I believe that when we talk about modernization, the first thing is about the mind. So I'm looking at educational opportunities for the people of this metropolis. What I was looking at basically is that we should be able to have a university in our city. We don't have a university, even though it's the third largest city. And I'm thinking basically that in the meantime, if we're able to host the online university for Ghana, I believe that would need less space. We have the Jubilee Park, which we can use for graduations. And then the resources can come from all over the country using technology.
You want an open university?
Open university, yes.
Takoradi.
Basically, that's what I'm looking at on the government side.
Is there any plan to establish an open university in Ghana?
In Ghana, yes. There are plans to establish an open university. And then we are also looking at a physical university, a bigger one, for the Takoradi traditional area. Where we are looking basically at around Ife Kuma area, Ifia area to Aseke area.
So you seem to have very specific plans, possible locations, the type of the university. Who have you been talking to about this?
I was talking to my Omahen Nana Busmakra. I've spoken to the assembly. You know, the assembly wanted to even establish a metropolitan university when we were 100 years. Unfortunately, at that time we had wanted to use the location. You know, you have some dormitories there, but you know the railway and their kind of little politics that they do, that derailed the process. Because we had wanted to use that as a launch pad and then build a proper facility, but that didn't come true. So, but I think that the doors are still not closed. Now that I have legitimacy as the MP for Takoradi, I strongly believe that I have a bigger voice now to be able to push such an agenda.
So what do you? I mean, I suspect I know what you will say, but what do you really?